the dog fight. That was fun.
Good experience, huh?
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't a horrific dog fight, but it was horrific enough for me.
The people were really nice.
Yeah, the people were really nice. So
You'd be surprised.
It was 120. We took her to the vet. It was 120 bucks. Not like these fuckers did to us, where it was $2,000. You know,
Sure.
We took her to the vet. It was 120 bucks. You know, the lady was really nice. She was really upset because it was a brand new adopt, and the kids already loved it. I says, look, I'm not calling the county. I'm not calling the cops. I'm not doing anything. Just take it easy, relax. Everything's going to be fine. She was all hysterical.
yeah, well, they had the dog for a week. So what happened was I was walking her. I heard dogs barking, right? And I'm like, okay, well, it's either in the house or in the backyard. I don't see any dogs, right? And so we were past the house already, and then I hear feet running up behind me. And I'm like,
Yeah. That
what?
sounds unnatural.
Yeah, I'm like, well, but there's also a lot of kids in our neighborhood.
Oh, sure.
And I'm thinking some kids running up to try to, you know, I want to pet your dog. And so I hear feet, and I turn and I look, and there's this dog bigger than her right at her bottom. And I was like, oh my God. And of course she was having none of it. So she turned around and she was ready to fight. I was trying to run away. So I drug her about 10 feet. I didn't do any correction because like,
Yeah, she's allowed
to fight if a dog comes at her. And so I got about 10 feet, and the dog was following us even though we were past its house.
She wasn't able to choke. She tried to do what you
And-
said, but she just
Oh
couldn't
yeah,
do it.
all of it went through my head. So I turned around, she had spun around, teeth everywhere. The dog was bigger than her, and in my head, which probably took like a half second, but in my head I'm like, dog fight, face to face. Oh my God, I have to choke this dog. The leash is behind it. I can't get to its leash. I have to grab its collar. I'm about to get bit. Get ready to go in. Like literally, this is what went through my head. And so I tried to grab the collar and lift the dog, but I wasn't strong enough. The dog was bigger than her. And then I started screaming because there were people out like, help me, it's got my dog. And then the owners came around and they, got the dog and got it away. It had 2 puncture wounds in her ear, so nothing major, but the dog like literally had the left side of her face.
Yeah. Sometimes it looks a lot worse than it ends up being.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
God.
I was having a fucking heart attack.
See, if
but like
she-
literally, I'm like, oh my God, I have to choke this dog.
Yeah, if something like that happens to me, I know what you told me to do, but my instinct is just, I do the fighting around my house. My instinct, pick her up. I don't want my dog getting hurt. I'll fight the other dog. But she can't pick her up because she's like a friggin' lead weight.
The issue with picking up is that you make her more vulnerable. And you can find videos of this on YouTube and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I believe you.
It's
just
instinct, because the dog actually is going to go up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then get her tail or get her
or get you.
leg.
Now, you're willing to get bit.
Yeah.
To take it, right?
Yeah.
But if the dog misses you and still gets Aspen, well, now Aspen's completely
Defenseless.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I get it. Instinct is to pick up our dog. I just drop my leash,
Yeah,
and
that's
then I help my dog
Yeah.
get the other dog.
Right.
Now, in your case, because it was a big dog, what you can do is you twist the collar.
Yeah, so when I tried to pick it up and I couldn't, and then I went in again and I was gonna, because I thought about that, I'm like, okay, twist it. But by then the owners had come
Yeah.
Sure.
and got their dog and got the
So
dog
here's
away.
here's more news.